Mondial flat track. Nice. Open lane pattern. Somebody's gonna come over. Ooh, he almost went up and
No way, no way.
there's the emotional reaction. Let it out. But we have to try our best to remain calm because we're not going to be able to think logically. So remain calm because the next logical step that we have to do is ensure our own safety. And then stop any major bleeds and quickly assess the severity. Now, if we have a rescue pack in our, or maybe his Apple Watch even notified people, but if we have a rescue pack in our bag or in our backpack, we can hopefully stop any major bleeds. 25% off right now. Check it on the store. But one thing that could help out in a lot of these situations is, just doing the Smart Rider principles, seeking and recognizing hazardous situations, maintaining your fundamental skills, acquiring and using personal protective equipment. We're already being taught right now because right now, look at the speed limit. 136.8, one of those. 136, going pretty fast, 6 gar. Not a lot of gear. So when we're talking about seeking and recognizing hazardous situations, are we a hazardous situation? Are we putting ourselves into that hazardous situation? Are we doing our own safety checklist? Once again, part of the new book that I'm writing out. Are we checking our state of mind? Are we assuming any upcoming risks? How's our fitness for the ride, right? Is our back pain? Do we have leg pain? Can we actually shift? Do we have neuropathy? Do we have only 2 fingers? What about our equipment check? Do we have full gear? Are we wearing gear? Are we doing everything? And then we'll finally check our tires and controls. But at this point, it seems like we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. There's an open lane pattern. Person comes out, sees him last second, right? Oh, crap. But then they also look, oh, no, I'm going to hit this car if I don't switch lanes. That car driver wanted to switch, saw you as the motorcycle rider. Oh, crap, I don't want to hit that person. Well, I don't want to hit this car. So they made a choice to take a risk to get into their lane, hoping that you as a motorcycle rider won't hit them because they're about to hit somebody themselves. Terrible situation overall. They chose to hit you. There's the impact. Maybe you shouldn't have been going super duper fast, but thankfully you didn't go up and over the guardrail because that would have sucked.
No way, no way, no.
Overall, terrible situation. Grab yourself a nice little energy drink from QT and then call it a day. They have good donuts too, by the way. I don't know. I do know, but they're good. They're kind of good. Anyways,
my loop.
Anyways, let's go.
This is, I don't know why I approach this with zero caution and zero care, but...
Good after action. Ooh. Okay.
No way. No.
Everyone's saying no way.
So
it happened.
basically, I proceed to say the same thing over and over again. I try to get the bike up and get it to the side of the road.
This is RK.
I have no idea why I turned the wheelie control off and dealt with this situation with zero care or concern and treated it like I still had wheelie control on.
Oh.
There's a lot going on that day. I probably shouldn't have gone for a ride.
Okay, so I'm assuming he didn't try to do a wheelie.
This is, I don't know why I approach this with zero caution and zero care, but...
Oh, no, he tried to do a wheelie. So up and over, and then he said, I don't know why he had a lot going on. He probably shouldn't went for a ride. Once again, we come up to here. What's your state of mind? Right? If you don't think you should go for a ride, trust your gut. Trust your gut.
Roll off and dealt with this situation with zero going on that day. I probably shouldn't have gone for a ride.
Right. Here we go. Corner coming up. We're slowing down. Slow it down a little bit more. It's a sharp corner. There's the low side. So proper body angle. He's got full gear. I don't... Maybe the experience isn't there, but thankfully he's got full leathers. That's going to protect him. That's really good. Good abrasion resistance. Thermal transfer is going to be low. Impact resistance. Still going to be painful if there was a decent impact, which seems like there was. Good job, though. Oh, what kind of hazards here? Do you think this guy's going to pull over into us?
There was blind spot and the weather definitely didn't help the rider to react quickly and efficiently.
Watch the line. Tires over the line. This is a bad spot. Roll off the throttle and get back. You start seeing that, roll off the throttle, get back. Apply the brakes, keep it on the road. Oh, no buenos. Oof. Let's get to 200 likes, everybody. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get way past that if we can. Okay, let's take a look at this. So when I'm in this situation, because this can happen without rain, right? It can happen without rain. So we're coming up to here. We're following this vehicle. We're wanting to pass this truck. I'm staying right here until this guy is way ahead. And then I can finally accelerate past, because once this, let's go back just a little bit here. Once this guy is way ahead and I'm staying right here, this truck might want to switch over just because, and then I'm going to switch into this lane. I am giving this truck driver an opportunity to make a decision with an open spot to either switch over or stay. If I just determine that they're staying, I'm going to accelerate past and get away from this guy. I'm not going to follow this truck and maintain this space cushion with this truck and then like get forward and get side by side with the vehicle, because then I'm boxed. Because then my escape path is only braking. I want my escape path to be acceleration, braking, maybe switching lanes. And that doesn't seem like that's the case here. So we're coming up to here.
Here we have a situation where the
It's taken way too long for this person to move over. I'm not move over, but accelerate past this truck. This is a terrible spot right here. If I'm sitting here and my gut says, I'm rolling off the throttle, especially at these higher speeds. If you just roll off the throttle, you're gonna go back. And I say go back, but it's really everyone's moving past you. But if to you, from your perspective, you're kind of moving back and they're moving forward. And once you have that space cushion, like back where we were, like I was explaining, then you can make decisions. If you don't like it enough, go ahead and do some progressive braking. Because these trucks, big blind spots, and you're having to go back even further to not get hit and be staggered. Think about being staggered with other vehicles, not just motorcycles in a group ride. If you're riding by yourself all the time, think of yourself in a group ride all the time. You're just in a group ride with other car drivers. Stay staggered. Stay staggered with everybody. No side by sides, no blind spots, none of that stuff. Stay staggered. If you have to be side by side, make sure you have good line of sight, a good space cushion, and good escape paths. And that's part of planning your ride. Okay, position for safety.
Quickly and efficiently.
Right here, how nothing's changing. Oh, I don't like it. It's been like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Nothing's changing. Roll off the throttle. Even apply some brakes. Person behind you will slow it down, especially if you tap your rear brake a little bit and roll off the throttle. Your rear brake, your light will start tapping and flashing at them. Then they're going to know that you're slowing down too. So if you just roll off the throttle, no brake lights will be shown. Not good. So how do you handle the situation when they start coming over? Because I always look at the tire. I mean, you have the indicators, but I look at the tire. Once the tire is over the white line, oh, no good. So can we escape by accelerating? Not really. We have to now apply the brakes, and engine braking is not going to solve the problem. We have to apply progressive braking now. You notice how we're trying to prevent the situation, but now we're in the situation. The tools are the same. Now you apply the brakes and then move over as best you can while applying the brakes. It's almost like a swerve, right? It's a reverse swerve. Instead of accelerating and moving over, we're applying the brakes and moving over. How you doing, KJ? Appreciate the kind words. Why weren't we seen? We're wearing high vis. Look at all the different factors. Rain. Looks like it's foggy, so low visibility. Maybe a little bit later in the day. You're a small object. Blind spots. So many different things. That's why we have to protect ourselves and get ourselves out of this situation. By being staggered. You're in a group ride with every other vehicle on the road. Stay staggered. Stay away. Ride your own ride. I think this is as simple as that, right? Can we just we don't have to make any more videos. That's the best advice, I think. You're in a group ride no matter what. Whoa! Let's watch that one more time. go to the next exit. Just go to the next exit. He probably had to take a dump, and he's like, I gotta get home. Here we go. Strider. Oh, road surface hazards. Oh!
What the you doing? It's on camera. Green light.
Why'd you stop?
Green. Camera.
Green camera. Green camera. It doesn't really matter. Let's take a look. Let's see. Because some people are wrong. So it's red. Did anybody teach this guy like to look both ways before crossing the street? All right. So we're in this situation. What do? Apply the brakes right in front of him? No. Accelerate past. What's the rush? Stop. So he applies the brakes. He applies the brakes to get hit. Dude, keep accelerating. Get yourself out of there. Accelerate. I mean, just watch. He slows down to get hit. Accelerate. Accelerate. You gotta go. Gotta go.
It's on camera. Move back.
Whether you're right or wrong, at this point, it really doesn't matter. You got hit, right? If the goal is to not get hit, it doesn't matter what. I mean, of course, use the tools. Hey, it's green light, red light. You know, the society rules, external factors. What's the internal factor here? We applied the brakes right here when we could have accelerated. If your goal is not to get hit, use the tools that you have, like acceleration, to go. You're already accelerating. You had traction. It's not like, oh, if I accelerate, I would have spun out. No, dude, you had enough traction to brake. Go.
Camera. Move back. I've no idea yet. I can't feel my ankle.
Can't feel. Okay.
2 seconds. I got music playing.
All right. Let's go. His phone stayed on. He's got a quad lock. That's cool. Hey, quad lock here too. All right, they're gonna merge into you. Slow it down. Roll off the throttle. Roll off. Don't fight for it. Don't fight for it. Just roll off the throttle. Let them have it. Not a big deal. You would have lost that fight. We just watched somebody get hit.
That roundabout work, do you? Do you understand that roundabout's work?
Okay. Say your piece and move on.
It's really hard to believe the
Rain.
driver didn't notice the rider. By the time two bikers saw the danger, it was too late.
Okay. Oh, impact. Oh, side of the vehicle intersection. We should be in orange stage, prepped and ready for these types of things. Oh, this guy again. Okay. So here we go. We're going through here. Watch out. We have blind corners, possible vehicles. There it is. There it is. Good job with the escape. Handled it with the escape. Get back in your lane so you don't get hit. Why is this person stopped? I don't get that. Write in the comments. All right, we are all over the road here. If you need to use 2 lanes to navigate these corners, you're going too fast. If you can do it within 1 lane, you're doing pretty good. So there's a challenge for you guys. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need to call them out for their... Maybe I need to just challenge them. Hey guys, Sternly Primes and everybody that loves using 2 lanes, here's a challenge for you. This weekend, instead of using both lanes to navigate these corners, try using 1, because when you use 1, it means you're a better rider. You want to be a better rider, use 1 lane. There you go. Hopefully that works. I don't know. Will that work? It didn't work for him. There we go. Oh, we're back at it again. Sternly Primes. Oh, same ride, different view. Full gear. I'll give him that. He stayed up. That's cool. Man down. That's a cool looking turn right there. Nice little decreasing radius, change of elevation. Leg is caught underneath. Got some oil. It's gonna slip and slide a little bit.
Sorry about it.
Hopefully they're doing fine. They're rescuing a little bit. They're rescuing. Good for them.
I was on next to him and he was going to swing out wide. I guess he didn't know I was right next to him.
That's why you stay staggered.
Gotta yell out.
I did right before that curve, and
That's why
I saw that you would recognize me.
Well, I didn't see anything.
They don't have mirrors. They're not doing head checks. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. All right, what do we got here? Rear end. Person's not paying attention. Woo! Wasn't paying attention. Probably checking their phone. Thankfully, it didn't happen. So, she ride. I wasn't paying attention, and I almost hit the pickup truck. Okay. Thank you for admitting it. Wear some full gear. I love the braids. Oh, there you go. Nice little looking behind you. Almost hitting the truck. So, this is common. I mean, it happens to me. I don't almost hit trucks, but I mean, it happens to me where you do like a quick check. Like, it's been a while. You're just kind of riding, enjoying yourself, listening to some music. Don't recommend listening to audiobooks because you're supposed to be thinking at the same time about the process and good music. Using my Cardo. So I'll do like a quick check, and then before I know it, the car in front of me, within that second, half second, they applied the brakes really hard for whatever reason, and all of a sudden my space cushion gets diminished. Big issue. So I understand that she's listening to it on her Cardo Pack Talk Bold, it looks like. Wear some gear, full gear. I mean, you got gloves, looks like a good helmet. Okay, I get it. So we do that quick little head check. You saw that? Yeah, you saw that? Little head check. When I'm riding, though, what I like to do to prevent a lot of these oopsies, little butt pucker moments, is that I plan my ride. So I position myself off to the side. Now, right now, we are in lane position 2. We're about like right here, right? Maybe like right here. So we're doing a good spot. I love being in lane position 3, especially right here if there's a median, because there's no escape path to the left. I want to be in lane position 3 so I can escape that way. Because part of planning your ride is, like I said, position your safety. But positioning for safety is having great line of sight. And if you notice from lane filtering positions, you can see far, right? You're seeing in between vehicles. That's why I'm off in lane position 3, because it's a lane filtering position. Great line of sight. My escape path is right in front of me, and also in this situation to the right. My space cushion right now is good, but if it gets demolished because I do a quick head check and all of a sudden I look up and there's no space cushion anymore, guess where my escape path is if I'm in a lane filtering position? Straight ahead of me. I don't have to do anything for the most part. If I have a great line of sight right in front of me, there's no obstruction then. So if I have great line of sight in front of me and I look to my right and I do like a head check and I'm just kind of like out of it for a quick second, and I look up and all of a sudden my space cushion is gone. I don't have time to react, to do a swerve to the right. I can just apply the brakes and still go straight because I'm in that lane filtering position. So to prevent this type of stuff, when I look up, I'm like, oh crap, I don't hang out in lane position 2 ever. I hang out with lane position 3 guys, maybe lane position 1. I don't know. I don't hang out with the number 2s, number 1s and 3s. I like number 1s and 3s. So we're coming up to here, and you see how you can't really, if you like weren't paying attention, you would have hit. Now this guy kind of like moved over to the right, so I'm not going to give her too much of I'm not going to critique this too much because that dude's kind of actually taking our lane position 3. So you're going to have to swerve at this point, but very lucky. But overall, that's how I handle my riding, just in case my brain doesn't keep up. I make sure I'm in a good position. Good job, though. She did great on progressive braking. Side of the vehicle, uncommon thing in a common situation. I see a hood kind of crumpled up. So we have an accident. Good job moving over. Looks like people are walking wounded. We have first responders on scene. You don't really need to rescue anybody if they're going to handle it. Move on, right? We don't need to turn around. This is a little bit rubbernecking. I mean, if this is the only ooh. Okay, now I'm glad you did. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Look at that. That sucks. Look at that mechanism right there, right? I'm kind of glad you did. Glad you paid attention. And went back. Riding with a passenger. Okay, hopefully nothing bad happens. Somebody's gonna merge in front of you. Accelerate past. Okay, so I was in the way. Let's go back just a little bit. I was in the way. Take a look at this. Accelerate it out. Accelerate it out. Good job with the acceleration. Yeah, the screaming. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the sorry was for, but we're moving on. So Felix, oh, a little bit of road surface hazard, but we got a dual sport, got a little off-road. When in doubt, throttle out. Give it some throttle. You see an exit, go for the exit. Target fixate, go, go, go. Oh, maybe panicked a little bit because that car was coming up. Now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. But you got it. There you go. Turn it off. Side stand down. Oh, that's the end of the video. Well, thank you so much, MotoStars. Appreciate it. Links in the description if you want to watch the full video without me commentating. Once again, rescue packs are 25% off. Smart Rider drills are 20% off. Lots of stuff in the store. Percentages off. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, grab yourself a slice of pizza, and I'll be seeing you guys later.